Boys, I might be retarded. Boys, I might be retarded. It's noon right now, and I woke up like an hour ago, so it's not being a great start to the day, especially a day so busy as this one, because I've got so much shit to do today. I've got 8 days to pay rent, I think. Let me just check. Yeah. Hey? Wait. Yeah, I got 8 days to pay rent. And, today I've got to make slide decks for Teacher Zero, for the presentation tomorrow. And I've got to make sure the fucking app is finished. What did I do instead? I slept until fucking 11 a.m. because yesterday I was up until 3 a.m. editing the fucking video, which I didn't even publish completely. Like, I halfway through I was like, okay, this is taking too fucking long. And I cut it and I uploaded the first part of it, and hopefully today, if I have the time, I'll upload the second part. But I feel like a fucking retard, boys. I really have no fucking idea of, like, what I was thinking. But it's been fucking wild. I've never been, like, as locked in as I am on something. I guess sometimes just fall back, because, like, I didn't have a time problem yesterday. I had a fucking motivation problem. I'm on Vyvanse for ADHD. And, like, about, like, 8 hours after I take the Vyvanse, the energy level just crashes. Like, I fucking die. Maybe I should be taking, like, a higher dosage. But, like, at like 5 p.m. or something, 6 p.m. I just stopped fucking being able to do useful shit. Like, yesterday, I spent like almost 2 hours of my fucking time browsing the Metal Gear Solid wiki. Because I was learning more about fucking Big Boss. I was on Reddit and saw like a comment about the plot of the Phantom Pain, and was like, wait, I don't remember that shit. And then I started investigating it, and I fell into a huge fucking rabbit hole. And those 2 hours would have been hours I could have edited a video, I could have worked on Teacher Zero, hours I could have done useful things to actually pay fucking rent instead of learning about Japanese video games. So I might kill myself. And yeah, today I gotta make it count. Because tomorrow's a fucking battlefield. The presentation is stressing me the fuck out. I still have to go iron my clothes, because like, I have like one good set of clothing that's like formal and presentable, and it's all wrinkly and shit because I haven't used it in like 2 years. So I've got to go iron my clothes and make sure I'm presentable for tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to get up at 8 a.m. sharp, get the bus at 9 a.m. so I can be at the school at 1 p.m. Because I live in fucking nowhere. Because I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. And fuck. I'm so fucking stressed out right now. And like, I only have like 3 more cigarettes, which is gonna be even worse for me, but because I'm gonna be fucking super stressed out. But we ball. Also, I got a reply to the Reddit guy who's interested in the AI solution, because like, he replied to the other message I sent yesterday, and like, he gave me some more information, but like, it seems he's a bit skeptic of AI, but he believes it can be done. So I just gotta like show him that I am the guy that can do it. Problem is, I've never used eBay in my fucking life. LinkedIn either, but I have no idea how fucking eBay works. I never even bought something there, let alone sell, so I don't know how the platform is set up. But I've got to fucking learn that shit. Right after I get Teacher Zero done, right after I get like not a contract, but like a confirmation of like interest, I've got to pivot to working on the fucking eBay bot, because it's gonna be faster money. Because like the things I've been doing now, like they work. Like this is gonna get me money, but it might not be in 8 days. Because like from what I'm seeing, Teacher Zero is gonna make me a good amount of money. Not before I have to fucking pay rent. And I don't know if so. Right now I have 8 days to pay rent. Tomorrow I'm gonna have 7 days, and I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna be able to work on the eBay bot for the whole day tomorrow because I'm gonna be, like spending 6 hours of my life on public transportation, and not even counting the time I'm gonna be there at the school doing that shit, and probably gonna have no fucking energy when I get back, but I'm gonna have to force myself to do something. And after that is the 23rd, right? So I have a day to work there, but then it's the 24th and 25th, which is like the big holiday here in Portugal. And so I'm probably not going to work a lot on these days either. Like on the 24th, I can't because like I'm just not going to go to any fucking parties, which is awful for me because I fucking love the parties on the 24th. But on the 25th, like it's not negotiable. I have to go like hang out with the people. So that leaves me 5 days after. No, on the 25th, I have 5 days left. So on the 26th, I have 4 fucking days left to work and pay my fucking rent. I am so fucking mad. I've been recording for like an hour or more, and I just noticed that my mic wasn't fucking turned on because the phone I'm using as a microphone, um, I, because like the app I'm using to use my phone as a microphone wasn't properly connected to my PC. And yeah, just like an hour and a half of footage gone. Anyway, what I was doing was responding to this guy. Remember him? He sent me a very nice, very detailed response to my message. And basically, he's interested, I can tell, but he's also skeptical of AI. He's not dismissive of it, but he just doesn't believe that tech has advanced so far. He isn't aware that the tech has advanced so far. And I've been doing some digging, and turns out eBay does have like APIs to do exactly the kind of thing he's describing. Like he mentions like he's worried about AI not being able to get this kind of info because it has like anti-scraping and can access the eBay UI directly, but it doesn't need to because eBay has fucking ways for developers to get this kind of info automatically. It's not only safe, it's fucking faster than how a human gets it. So I was just like talking with Gemini. The old chat was getting like way too fucking long, so I had Gemini write a prompt for a new Gemini chat where it sends all the relevant information just for this lead, just for this eBay VA role thing, and it analyzed it, and then I sent um, the docs I found for the APIs, and now it's giving me now it's just like evaluating my response, but like I wrote this. Wait, please. I wrote this, and basically what I'm gonna do is since this is completely doable, and I can do this maybe in a week. I can honestly maybe get something done, get something working before the rent deadline. But I can't do this and Teacher Zero, and Teacher Zero's meeting is tomorrow. So I can't pay attention to this for now. So what I am gonna do is gonna send this message, like reassuring the guy that I can. It's not only doable, I can do it. But I'll just say I need a bit of time, like 2 3 days, to study what's really going on and really understand his problems here and how I'm gonna solve them. What's really gonna happen is I'm gonna take 2 3 days to work on Teacher Zero. Well, I'm going to take one day today work on Teacher Zero, and then tomorrow I'm going to take a day sell Teacher Zero, and the day after that I'm going to work. I don't fucking know. Yeah, on the 25th I'm going to be doing different things like getting drunk with my friends. Anyway, I'm just going to send this to him, and hopefully it works out. Actually, I have a better idea. Okay, amazing. So think about the kind of things that we need to research to actually understand how to make this app work, taking into account the customer's requirements and how eBay gives out this data in the API, and write a very good prompt for deep research to search the web and search eBay's docs to understand how we can build this agent. It must be very fucking good, because I'm not going to spend 2 3 days looking this shit up. I'm going to spend 2 3 days working on Teacher Zero, which is the biggest problem, and on like the third day, I'm going to spend like 6 hours looking, like researching how to make this eBay agent, and I'm going to send a new message. I'm probably going to send a loom to the guy. Yeah, that's like another idea. That's like another idea I had. Instead of like replying just in text, just like keeping a text-based conversation with him, I'm gonna just record a quick video of me explaining how his things can be done, and like even like screen sharing some relevant information. And I think that's gonna help me convince him, because then I can be more persuasive and shit. Yeah, but like that was the idea I had before. I thought, well, I can just delay this shit and tell him I'm planning on it. So if I weren't gonna send this delaying image, this delaying message, I'll be recording a video for him right now. But since Teacher Zero is the most important thing right now, I'm just gonna possibly burn this lead. But Teacher Zero has to work. I'm actually gonna have like I'm actually gonna I'm actually gonna add just like a quick sentence to the end here, just saying, hey, most people aren't really aware of how powerful AI is right now because they're using um, the free tier of ChatGPT. But when you look into the professional developer solutions, when you look into the professional AI models that are available right now, you understand it's 10 times more powerful than what most people are aware of, because when you make a specialized solution, it's much more competent than just using ChatGPT for free. And I'm gonna put this into deep research. Fucking love deep research. I'm considering paying for fucking ChatGPT Plus just to have OpenAI's deep research, which is amazing. This one isn't bad either. It's not as good as OpenAI's, but it's pretty serviceable. Um, I haven't tried Anthropic's Claude's deep research yet, but I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to be, because Anthropic was a really good AI developer a year ago, and now they're not. And then you have Grok, which I think I tried it once, but I think now it's paid. So, oh, they have like, this is like different system prompts. That's cool. Anyway, let me see if I can do deep research for free. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. So I can get two different reports. Huh, that's pretty cool. We can see which bot does it the better, does it best. Does that like this says right in a few minutes? Because it's only gonna take a few minutes to actually search it up. This one's probably gonna be like 2 minutes or something. But OpenAI's deep research, that shit's gonna it can like actually research the internet for like 20 fucking minutes or more, depending on what you ask it to do. And it's scary, honestly. Now I'm even more mad because I just noticed I was using the wrong fucking mic for the past 15 minutes. Fuck. Anyway, I think I have a good copy ready to send, but having a specialization custom built specific for business like yours, easily 10 times more powerful. Let's go. Okay, good. Oh, it's probably called RM eBay. Said it was health, right? Well, I can't see anything here. But like his profile picture says RM, so Is there like a shop called Aurum here? Just cacti. Now that this is done, it's 2 p.m. The rest of the day is going to be exclusively for Teacher Zero. There can be no other fucking distractions. Other than cigarettes. Okay, so it's been a few hours and I've been doing some things since the last time I talked to you guys. Basically, I've sent an email to my professor and I was just like, hey, sorry for not showing up to class lately. I've been trying not to fucking go homeless. But I remember you liked my AI agent project, so here's the portfolio with more of them. Do you know anyone who can get me a job? So we're gonna see how he replies. I'm gonna try and go to class on Wednesday if I can like fit it in. It depends on how tomorrow's meeting goes because if they give me money in that meeting, then I'm saved. So I have the time to go to class on Wednesday. If they don't, I don't know if I'm going to go to class, or maybe I am, and I'm just going to spend the whole time coding up the eBay agent, because that's the priority number one right now. Luckily, I won't spend too much time traveling on public transport, because the room I'm renting is like 5 minutes away from my university, so it's easy. Anyway, I'm doing this now. Just like planning how I'm going to introduce the app tomorrow. Just doing this. Just like I just rambled for I don't know how many fucking minutes about what I'm gonna try to express in that presentation, in the pitch, and basically, yeah, my teacher is gonna open because he's the guy who's actually suffering from this problem, who actually knows this pain point. He's gonna say how fucking shitty it is to make worksheets right now, and I'm gonna be like, hey, but I have a solution, which is Teacher Zero. It's the bridge between prompt engineering and using it effectively. It keeps the teacher in the command seat, like as it says here. AI is the co-pilot, teacher is the captain. We enhance expertise, don't replace it. Amazing. Human-centered design philosophy, like this is important. Like mentioning how they're never gonna find this anywhere else. Because like this is something unique that I'm offering right now, and it's not like I don't think anyone's gonna like come up with this by themselves, and there's like 20 fucking people watching my videos, so I'm not gonna get stolen that way. So, and yeah, and then we have the bit about the roadmap for the future vision for this project, which is not just generating worksheets, but grading assessments automatically, and then getting the data from those assessment ratings and analyzing them, which is great, not just for the teacher, but for the school system as a whole, because now you know where students are struggling at, you know, like what topics they have problems with. Not just like, oh, he's failing at English, he's failing at history, but like what topic inside those classes, what specific point of knowledge is not being properly transmitted to this student, and that's something I don't think that's happening yet, at least not as in depth as we can make it happen. And so like this roadmap, like I can do this shit during the summer to have this completely ready to go in September when the school year starts, if they give me money for it. And I'm not just talking about the rent money, because that's going to be paid for in the pilot program. It says here, we're going to need to validate this in your environment with your teachers. And like I calculated some numbers to know, yeah, exactly how much I'm going to charge for this program. So I didn't know how many weeks we still had of school year right now. I just texted him and he said it's 8, so that just eliminates a variable. But yeah, I need to choose how many hours I'm gonna work per week on Teacher Zero, and how much I'm gonna charge them for the hours. Because like we're not just talking about the time I'm gonna invest in developing this app. We're talking about how much I'm gonna spend, how much time I'm gonna spend on onboarding the teachers, on analyzing how to use the app. We're talking about so many things that are not exactly orthogonal, but also not very parallel with just app and AI development. And I'm gonna have to charge them for that too, because that's gonna be a lot of time on my end. But yeah, like it gave me some nice estimates, because like honestly, 3,000 euros, fucking golden. That's more money than I've gotten in the past 6 months. Honestly, I'm very poor. Um, but yeah, I think this can work. I have a call with my partner in about 3 hours. We're gonna head the Discord, and I'm just gonna show him the slide deck, which I still have to do, by the way. I still haven't made a fucking thing. And I think, yeah, this is giving me the layout for the slide deck I'm gonna do. Why didn't it make a new slide deck? Make something. You'll notice this is a different instance of Gemini. I'm no longer on the big ass 110,000 token one. What I did was say, hey, so this chat's getting way too fucking long. Give me a prompt that explains everything that's been going on for the past few days, so I can put it into a new instance of Gemini, and have it be able to continue assisting me with the strategy for this operation. I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but like I'm not really making any sort of strategic decisions. I'm not like having to debate what I'm going to do. I'm just like talking to the Gemini, and Gemini is giving me some pretty sound advice, honestly. Because like at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I trust these advanced AI models more than I trust most humans, because they're smarter than most humans at this point. I don't know if they're AGI. They might be AGI, honestly. At this point, like the problem, like the bottleneck for having these be considered AGI might not be just intelligence. It may be just the tool use, their agency, which is, I guess, what I'm developing. So I guess what I'm doing here is making AGI come closer. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because like 1 or 2 years ago I was like very enthusiastic for AI and for the singularity and even for ASI. Today I don't really know how I feel about it, because I'm afraid of how much the world is going to change, and the world is going to change so fucking much. Remember, the singularity is when the rate of change, not just actually, it's not even. Remember, the singularity is when the rate of change goes to infinity. So technological acceleration isn't just, getting, like, technology isn't just accelerating. The rate of acceleration is accelerating as well. So it's just not going faster. The going faster is going faster. And that's not easy to get around your head. But like, if you look at the graphs and if you like truly understand what this means, it's fucking scary. Anyway, yeah, just put like some system instructions, so it really knows what it's supposed to do. Gemini gave me these system instructions, so yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna go and make a fucking slide deck. Okay, so for some reason the portfolio was taking fucking 27 seconds to load on desktop. On mobile it's fine, but look, on desktop it's taking 28 seconds, no, 27 now, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, no one's gonna spend 27 seconds waiting for a fucking web page to load, let alone a portfolio. So I'm just like running quick improvements on this. If we can make this page load faster. Wow, 27 fucking seconds, that's insane. No wonder no one's going there. Shit keeps getting worse. I thought, hey, I'm using Gemini a lot because I think it's free in the AI Studio, I think. But it's not free on VS Code on Klein, pretty sure. Wait, no, it's not free here either, actually. So, I think I might be fucked. Because, like, I randomly remember that I'm really using Gemini a lot. And Gemini isn't exactly like a very cheap model. Like, especially, well, 2.5 Pro isn't here for some reason. Oh, no. Anyway, as you can see, requests in Google AI Studio are free. So I'm not spending money with Gemini by using this little interface here. But I am spending money with Gemini when I use it in VS Code to actually make these programs. Because at the moment I found that it's the best model to program. So I decided to check the billing account. This is more money than I have right now. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tomorrow's meeting needs to go really fucking well, and by well I mean I need money tomorrow. I need confirmation that money is gonna be entering my bank account tomorrow. Fuck, and I still haven't worked on the fucking slide deck. Well, I'm fucking hyped. This isn't even, this needs to be fucking perfect, it needs to be flawless, it needs to be the best fucking pitch that anyone's ever gave anyone. This isn't even a fucking presentation anymore, it's a hostage negotiation. And the hostage is me. What's up, boys? It's 10 p.m. and I feel like shit. Because everything was going really fucking well this morning, and now it's not anymore. I have some updates. Let's start with the good ones. The slide deck's done, and it's okay, I guess. It's got some text in it, maybe too much text, but it's got like pretty little visual shit too. I should probably cut down on the text though. There's like some cool elements like this one. Also, I hope you guys appreciate the little slash to make the O into a 0. I think it looks cool. Yeah. And this is how I'm gonna ask for money. I still need to calculate exactly how much I'm gonna ask for, but I'll have plenty of time to do it. You wanna know why? Because the fucking meeting's canceled. Well, it's just delayed for now. But if you've ever planned anything in your life, you know that delays quickly turn into fucking cancellations. And I heavily suspect that that's what's about to happen. My buddy, he texted me a while ago. So we had agreed at like 3 p.m. that we were gonna go hop on Discord at 7, which was when he got home, and I was gonna show him the slide deck that I was killing myself making to make sure I had it ready on time. And we're gonna review it together, make a plan for tomorrow's pitch, and tomorrow we're gonna sell this fucking product. What actually happened was that by 8 p.m. he was still on radio silence. And then he sent me a message saying that they had to reschedule the meeting. And just didn't say anything else. That's the fucking situation. I'm gonna start taking that eBay thing a lot more seriously because at this point, this lead, Teacher Zero, like I can still sell it because it's still a very fucking useful tool. That's like my biggest advantage here. Like I build useful shit. But I don't know if I'm gonna have the opportunity to sell this useful shit in particular to that school in particular. So I'm gonna have to start thinking about different ways to do it. Yeah. 10 p.m. And I guess like since I don't have as much urgency anymore, I guess I'm gonna start editing the video now because like I still have to edit the second half of yesterday's video and then this day's video. But I think today's video isn't gonna be as time consuming to edit, so I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay, fellas, look at this shit. I was editing the video and I decided to check Reddit, and this fucking guy responded with some very, very weird bullshit. Hi, I'm extremely familiar with high-functioning AI and AI agents. It's great that you can use eBay's API. The most valuable part of this will be having clear profit tracking. Why haven't you mentioned the most valuable part yet? I don't see a value add in the customer service area that requires people with real creative solutions able to interact with multiple moving parts, sites, and data sources that AI won't be able to unify or cross-reference. AI can cross-reference data. Highly familiar, by the way. So this guy's like... Anyway, there's more. Please send me a price for the profit tracking agent. I don't even know what the fuck that is. We've never talked about this. Before we move forward in any way, keep in mind I pay humans to do this for $60 a month. So anything a couple $100 doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But if I check your original fucking post, you say you pay people $20 an hour, 3 hours a week. Far as I know, that means you pay 60 hours a week. And far as I know, a month is 4 fucking weeks, you goddamn liar. So I don't know what's his angle here. I want to believe he's lowballing me and trying to get like in a position of strength in this negotiation, but he's fucking failing because he can't just lie to me so brazenly and expect me not to catch it, because I can tell this is a fucking lie. You're not familiar in anything relating to intelligence, let alone artificial intelligence, if you're gonna tell me that AI can't fucking cross-reference data. Yeah, the one thing that fucking AI does well is cross-reference data. It is unify sources. It is interact with multiple moving parts, you fucking retard. And then he lies about the price. Because he's either lying to me or he's lying to the rest of the people who saw the post. And neither one is a good option for a customer. Like, neither one of these possibilities is... Neither one of these possibilities shows something good in a possible client or business partner. But I have to pay rent in 8 days. So I've been talking to Gemini about this. And Gemini basically told me to abandon it and just like tell him to fuck off in a educated way. But I said, well, we have to find a way to do it. We can't just give up yet. And Gemini didn't notice the 60-month discrepancy. And like for some reason it doesn't want me to be direct. It thinks that directly confronting the guy, it has a high risk of shutting down the conversation and won't be productive. It just wants me to do it very subtly, just saying Automated reporting from manual alternative was budget $240 a month. So just like ignoring what he said in the other post. I mean, in his latest reply. Um, I really don't know what to fucking do here, but like I know I can't deal with this yet because I need to do teacher zero. And we're still gonna have the meeting on Wednesday, so that's in 2 days. And yeah. Anyway, this isn't a good sign in any sense because there can be like an indication of interest. Because like if he's lowballing me, that may be a sign of interest. Because like he knows how much money he's spending. Exactly, he's not gonna accidentally say $60. So this Gemini says it's a common negotiation dynamic. I think if you do this in the negotiation, you're retarded because it just shows that you're lying to the person you're negotiating with. So yeah, like he bought a reply, negotiate badly. So the idea of an agent holds some appeal. I'm not going to give you an agent for fucking $60 a month. Kill yourself. It shows also that like he doesn't really care about like how good an agent can be. He just cares that it can be cheaper. So like again, this fucking retard isn't highly experienced. I won't consider myself highly experienced in AI agents, and this fucking I can't even think of a proper noun for him. I don't know how he thinks he's highly fucking skilled in AI agents. Might be throwing out low numbers to see if I'm desperate enough. I am, but I'm also too prideful to buy it. And I genuinely believe, despite his claims of familiarity, I believe they should be that cheap. Yeah. Like that's the thing. He's contradicting his own numbers in such an obvious way. Is he retarded? It may be the only option here. But yeah. Actually, let me ask Gemini a question. Should I mention that I can tell he's absolutely not highly knowledgeable about AI or however the fuck he tried to frame it? Because I am moderately skilled at AI agents, and he's just saying things that are like categorically wrong. He's saying AI can't get data from multiple sources. He's saying AI can't cross reference data when this is literally what AI was made to do before LLMs. You can get a fucking linear regression to do this. So I don't know what the fuck the guy's on. Should I talk to him about this in a very diplomatic way that won't piss him off? Because like I'm trying to understand his mentality here, and in the way he's speaking to me, like saying I'm extremely familiar with high functioning AI and AI agents. You don't even know what a fucking AI agent is. And he's speaking with like such definite conclusions, saying AI won't be able to unify or cross-reference. It's not saying that it might struggle to, just saying that it can't categorically. Please send me a price for the profit tracking agent before we move forward in any way. So he's like imposing this very clear condition for the profit tracking agent when he hasn't ever mentioned profit tracking either in his original post or in his replies to me. I don't know where the fuck he pulled that out of. He's just like getting random requirements out of his ass now and asking me about them when I have no idea what he wants. Like, I still don't know what the fuck a profit tracking agent is. And Gemini wasn't very useful about this because like Gemini started talking, oh well, this is very concerning because you can't use the eBay API to track profit, only track revenue. But like, that seems like a non-problem to me because you can just get revenue, and I'm sure the client has his costs of operating and the costs per item sold. So it's fucking. Are you also gonna say that AI can do that, Gemini? But yeah, I really don't know. But I do know that I'm probably not going to reply to him today or tomorrow. I'm going to reply to him maybe after the Teacher Zero pitch is done. Because depending on how that pitch goes, that's gonna influence how I respond to the guy. But I'm gonna cut that last part out of Teacher Zero. I'm gonna cut that part out of the message to Gemini because I told Gemini that the meeting was canceled. So it will try harder to actually land this fucking client. Hello everyone, it's 3 a.m. Frederick, and I've taken the luxury of editing the videos that I still need to edit since it turns out that I don't have a meeting tomorrow. I don't have to go to sleep as early as I'm planning to do so. And even though I am pretty tired, I really want to get these videos done so I can publish them. Because like I don't want to be running on a lag. I don't want what's the word? I want to be like uploading videos with a delay because then like you won't be getting the real Fred Luz experience, you know? And like plus it's also horrible for me because I have to look at my past self being so hopeful and having so much, you know, faith in the future, knowing full well what's actually going to happen. Because a few hours ago, I was editing the video for the bit where I found that eBay lead, and I was like judging myself for being so naive, so young, so unaware of the miseries that haunt this world. But now that it's been a day, I'm a little bit wiser, a little bit older, a little bit more cynical. Because holy shit, is that guy a retard? And like, we probably haven't seen the last of him yet. Why, Frederick, why are you in this view instead of this view? As I was saying, I don't think we've seen the last of the guy yet. Because I am gonna fight for that lead. Even if the guy's a fucking idiot and an asshole and so many other different things. Because I need the money. I don't fucking know, man. Because, like, I had the idea that people that run businesses are like, they have like a minimum of logical, rational thinking. But that guy is like, why the fuck would you lie about a $60 a week with like something so obviously, you know, untrue? Because who the fuck is accepting $60 a week? So I'm sorry, a month, a week makes sense. I'm sorry, people. It's like 3:30 a.m. I'm fucking shot as hell. But I think this level of sleep deprivation is good because now I can understand the IQ level that fucking guy is running at too. I'm still very mad about Teacher Zero's meeting being delayed / cancelled. Not as mad, not as depressed about it as I was a few hours ago when I recorded that bit of the video, but I'm still pretty fucking, you know, doesn't feel great. And I still feel that my collaborator isn't taking this shit as seriously as he needs to make this a properly working partnership. Because if I'm supposed to be the technical co-founder and he's supposed to be the non-technical, why am I making slide decks? Why am I doing competition research? Why am I doing all these different things instead of just doing technical things like building the product? And he's not taking this shit seriously, but it also makes sense that he's not taking this shit seriously because he has a nice, comfy job that I kind of envy, while I'm out here thinking about how I'm going to make 250 euros in 7 days. And I'm starting to think it's not going to happen. I think I can make more money than that, but in a month, I think. Sadly, my landlord won't take an IOU, so I might start pivoting from just AI engineering to financial engineering, because I'm gonna need a scheme, boys. But yeah, I am super fucking tired. And I think, like, for once, I'm actually gonna crash as soon as I lay on my bed, which doesn't usually happen. I don't usually sleep. I just wait. I wonder if anything's waiting for me. Good night, chat.